Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. The New York Jets taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading the charge, we get a look at their six. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me if I'm going for 1,000?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. He ran the ball in on the last drive for the touchdown. That's now his 13th rushing touchdown on the season. Guys in the running back room probably say, hey, spread the wealth here a little bit. You don't have to run it in every time. 1st and 10. This one deep for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 49 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think.
He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his 2nd of this 1st half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's loose again. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in 1 half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the 2nd half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 5, 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet down.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
He threw his league best 35th touchdown pass of the year on that last one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's done everything right so far in this first half. 2 touchdowns. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been on. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
2nd and 11. Being chased out left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are pouring it on. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 73 yards. And the Jets get another 3rd quarter touchdown. He's in the midst of a brilliant campaign through his 40th touchdown. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. On second down, a run with Hall. Stays on his feet. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On play action, they'll throw.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the move, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Oh, this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
And New York set to take the field. To throw now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the New...
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. First down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Back to throw. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down.
He's going to try and go deep again.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's throwing. They'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. This is caught at the 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. High throw, but the catch is made. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. They'll look to throw again. There's Hall bringing in another one. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. They're going to look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Gesicki with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the alt. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. K.J. Osborne, 36 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns.
He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more on the previous drive.
Dancing to his left. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll roll him out right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using it.
And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
So here are the Jets now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. This one deep for Wilson.
This is caught at the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flush to his right. Can't quite get there. Tackle down at the 1. And now they're in the hurry-up. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Touchdown.
Breece Hall
taking it in.
And the Jets just continue to roll. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this signal. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hall again on 2nd down.
A little juke, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
They'll run with Hall.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is eating up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Straight ahead is Hall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work.
The New York set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. We'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. Steps away. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Give to Hall running right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And now out come the Jets.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead. Now Hall to start the drive.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Hall again on second down. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not.
today. From the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll come out throwing here on first down, escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down in the yard. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game.
It got his man complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offense? Line on that snap. They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Rolling to his right. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that. He's led his guys to 2 touchdowns on 2 drives so far, and he's finished both of those off with touchdown runs of his own as they start drive number 3 with a first down here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Looking to throw.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 65 yards. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start.
He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. There he goes left side. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A chance to really cap off a big first half. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the big play to kick off. He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the 3rd time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. This one deep for Wilson. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head on to the back to throw now in his own end zone. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Escaping the pressure right. A strong running. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Flushed out right. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. Hall ought to give up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And the Jets are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. The New York set to take the field. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game. That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Jets,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.